Before we moved off grid, we had completed our perfect backyard hangout space. But moving off grid meant we had to say goodbye and start over completely from scratch.
That's where you can put the deck, you know?
Yeah.
We decided we would make this backyard space even better than before, so come along as we spend 2 years creating our own little oasis from start to finish. And stay until the end to hear how much we spent on this project. It doesn't look like it in the video, but this space is on a slope. We paid someone $150 to come level the space for us instead of spending our energy leveling by hand. If there is one thing we've learned on this journey is that we hate the process of leveling ground. As soon as the ground was level, we laid down some sand, leveled it, and then installed a stock tank pool that we restored from a rusty state. Ultimately, I wouldn't recommend this, but it's how we had a stock tank pool that first summer, and the location of the pool is the center of everything else that would come. Next, we started working on an outdoor bathroom. We had a bunch of scrap wood from when we had our wood milled, and it inspired the design of the building. With this wood and the use of some downed trees on our property, we were able to build this whole building with just about $200 in extra materials. We already had the water heater and most of the decor that we decided to put in there. We decided to install a new shower head in place of the one that came with the heater, as it had sprung a leak over the winter. We built the composting toilet from scratch and made sure to have plenty of storage space for storing bathroom necessities and also things like plants. We did a little landscaping right outside the bathroom that would later connect the pool space and the bathhouse. Even though we live in the middle of the woods, we wanted this area to have a more tropical feel, so we planted banana plants, hibiscus, elephant ears, and hostas. Once the bathroom was complete, we got to take awesome outdoor showers, but this also meant we could move on to the next project, which was creating a patio space. The ground in this area is rock hard, almost like concrete is just naturally forming. So we decided to put sand on top of that and level it really well and compact it down for pavers to be laid on top. Looking back, we would have liked to put a weed barrier down, but somehow it never crossed our minds at the time. We laid our 16-inch pavers down with 2x4s used for spacing. We chose white rock to lay between the pavers, and the patio was looking really nice. We decided to replace our stock tank pool with a brand new one, but we put it down in the exact same place. This stock tank is 10 feet wide, and before we installed it, we wanted to paint the outside. This is just for looks, and we made sure to prep the tank correctly and use metal paint. If you want more information on how to paint your stock tank pool the right way, or even how to install a stock tank pool period, I will link to some videos and blog posts below. We were going for a ticking stripe look, and we loved the way that the pool turned out. We installed the stock tank pool and pool pump and then started building a deck around it. To bring the pool deck and the patio together, we installed steps, and this also makes accessing the deck easier. There's also a step off of the side of the deck for when you like to access it that way. I installed a hatch door so we can easily access our pump to change the filters, and it turned out pretty seamless. We really wanted wood slat layout chairs, but if you've ever looked into that, they can be very expensive. I decided I would make 2, and I ended up spending about $50 each on these chairs. What's even better is I built them so a standard cushion would fit on them, and we found some on sale at the end of the season for $17 each. If you'd like a tutorial on this, let me know, and maybe I can make a video about them. Next, we decided to build a raised garden bed for the elephant ears that we had planted the year before. We were having a rainwater drainage issue with the patio and figured this garden bed could act as a big retaining wall. We pulled up the elephant ears, separated them, and then replanted them in the new bed. We also built a step so the transition from the yard onto the patio is sturdier and a lot nicer looking. You may think this is complete, but we have a few more projects up our sleeves that you will just have to stay tuned for. Everything we make off of our videos and blogs go back into projects that can then be turned into more videos and blog posts. So if you want to see more projects like this, consider checking out one of our blogs for more information, and like this video and subscribe to our channel. In the end, we spent around $1,500 on this whole space over 2 years, which comes out to about $63 a month until completion. Now, I'm curious, what project do you think we will be doing next in this area? It's going to be really fun for hanging around.
Leave us a comment below and let us know what your guess is.
And thank you so much for watching.